What is up, everybody? On today's Unbiased Hard Take, Week 6 NFL action is here. Can't believe I'm saying that. The Packers just wrapped up their bye week, and we have a lot of NFL action to talk about because a lot of news has happened. As everyone knows, Joe Flacco has been traded from the Browns to the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Packers play the Bengals this week. And Joe Flacco has the ability now to make me the most miserable Packers fan in the world because he can do the funniest thing ever and be the first player in NFL history to beat the same team in the same season with two different teams, which would be a truly a devastating scenario thinking about it for the Packers losing to the Bengals here. But Joe Flacco is now the Bengals quarterback, and Micah Parsons just made multiple quotes this week about needing to make plays and win this game, so I have high expectations for the Packers. I am devastatingly nervous about losing this game because it will make us a laughingstock. And Joe Flacco has not played well this season. He has 2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and a 60.3 QBR. He's played horrible football, and he looks his age. And the Bengals offensive line, putting Flacco behind that offensive line is almost like senior citizen abuse because the Bengals offensive line has allowed 75 pressures on their quarterback in this season, which has only been 5 games. We're in week 6 now. And of course, Joe Burrow's already injured. So they've had 75 pressures and their main quarterback's injured. And they've looked absolutely awful with Jake Browning at quarterback and have gotten slaughtered in every game mostly since. Chase had a bounce-back game last week, but is now questionable because of an illness. And the Packers aren't playing the Browns' defense here. The Browns' defense is way better than the Bengals' defense is, and I think the Packers' offense will have a lot more success. I don't think Joe Flacco, who also, mind you, doesn't really know the playbook in Cincinnati yet, with Jamar Chase currently questionable, bad offensive line for the Bengals, so I expect Micah Parsons and Rashawn Gary to be in the backfield a lot. Flacco is not mobile, so I expect Green Bay to get a lot of pressure, and it could be a very long day for Joe Flacco. The Packers' defense has been one of the best in the league this year. Packers had a whole bye week coming off, whole weeks of rest to prepare for Cincinnati, and I think Green Bay should win this game easily. But again, I am nervous because that's what everyone thinks. That's what we thought about Cleveland, and we lost. So, take it all with a grain of salt, but Joe Flacco to the Bengals is almost like senior citizen abuse. I would have went for someone like Jameis Winston or Russell Wilson, in my opinion, but over a Joe Flacco at this stage of his career. But I look for the Packers to be able to eat this week. An unmobile quarterback, Parsons, Rashawn Gary, extra week of rest, extra week of preparation and film room work. Packers offense, I think, will score a lot more points. Packers offense looked really good in Dallas even, and I think they'll be really good against Cincinnati. This is in Green Bay. Packers have looked really good at home this year in the first 2 games of the season, so I expect Green Bay to really have a really good game here, and hopefully they don't blow it. Don't want to get overconfident, obviously. But then we're going to move on to the Eagles looking a little bit vulnerable too because they lost to the Giants, and I hope they're getting as much hate as Green Bay got for tying with Dallas because Eagles lose their 2nd game in a row. And 34-17, not really even that competitive at all to a rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart, under 5 starts in his career. And you got Scadaboo, who ran for 19 times, 98 yards, 3 touchdowns. Dart had 2 total touchdowns. I watched the game. Some of the notes I have here is in the game, Hurts missed Devontae Smith wide open for a touchdown. They ran the tush push a few times. Barkley only 12 carries. That's not a good game plan for success. They're a run-first team. They seem to be trying to force the football a little bit down the field and pass the ball more when they're a run-first football team. There are a lot of media talk about A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith wanting the football, and they're trying to force the pass, when truly they should be running the football. And it's resulted in 2 losses in a row. So the Eagles look a bit vulnerable here. As we all know, there's no undefeated teams in the NFL left anymore. So the Dolphins of the old 70s can pop champagne, as the old saying goes, once again. And the only team to not win a game in the NFL right now is the Jets. So the Browns here soon could pop champagne as well. And the Lions, the 0-16 Lions as well. But speaking of teams underachieving right now, you also have the Chiefs, who are currently 2-3. And here's the thing. Last year, the Chiefs were 11-0 in one-score games. Right now, they're currently 0-3. And yes, I think they're going to be just fine. As I predicted, the Chiefs will not win their division this year. I called it. They're going to bounce back and end up being a playoff team this year. They play the Lions this week, and I hope the Chiefs win. Obviously, as a Packers fan, division rival, obviously, duh. But, I mean, the Chiefs have a real chance to be 2-4 here, and then we'd have some things to really be concerned about. And again, KC's 0-3 in one-score games this season. And last year they were 11-0, which truly that is luck at that point. You're not going to be able to pull that off consistently in the NFL at this level, no matter who you are. But truly, Patrick Mahomes' stats look outstanding. I mean, touchdown-interception ratio is 8-2, QBR is 93.5, which is actually, ironically, identical to his QBR from last season. So, I mean, he's played good football. They really obliterated the Ravens, but the Ravens have their own problems right now, obviously. And I don't think Mahomes is broken. I just think maybe that the championship window is closing a little bit. I do think they'll be a playoff team. I think they'll be a wild card team, but it could be a one-and-done type season for the Chiefs really in the playoffs, maybe at best. Again, a chance to go 2-4 here. That'd be almost panic mode button for the Chiefs, and would maybe really kind of be humorous, let's be honest here, for the rest of us NFL fans in the NFL world, because it would definitely be deserving with all the fortunate things the Chiefs have had happen to them over the last few seasons. And I think it would be, I mean, the football gods always come back. Balance in the universe, as they say. And then we're going to kind of finish this episode off here with Shedeur Sanders, because I can't believe we're talking about a second-string quarterback, because he was now officially named second-string quarterback with the Browns, but he wouldn't commit to that early on, which is kind of weird. I think people kind of overreacted to that, as, I mean, news headlines, things of that nature. But, I mean, I'm going to talk about Dillon Gabriel as well. He started in the NFL, and he had a really, really nice start. I mean, Dillon Gabriel, I mean, they still lost the game, so no Browns quarterback has still won their debut in, I think, since 99, 2000, if I'm not mistaken. But he looked really good his debut overseas. 2 touchdowns, 190 yards, QBR is 94.3, and no turnovers for Dillon Gabriel. He's a left-handed quarterback. I'm left-handed myself, so I like to see a good left-handed quarterback perform well and have success. So I think Dillon Gabriel really played well, and I think, obviously, it's something to monitor moving forward, because, I mean, he was a really successful college quarterback, was a top Heisman candidate last season in the voting as well, almost won the Heisman, just was beaten out by Travis Hunter, Travis Hunter made an outstanding catch as well, and the Jaguars also look good at 4-1 as well, so that's to be monitored as well. And the AFC and the whole NFL is total flopped, truly. I mean, the Ravens aren't any good, the Chiefs have a losing record right now, and who's at top of the AFC right now? The Indianapolis Colts. Jacksonville Jaguars aren't far behind them. So truly, that just proves anything can happen in the NFL, and nothing is guaranteed, because they have Daniel Jones looking like freaking prime Peyton Manning out there. And the Colts truly look like a title contender too. They have that Tyler Warren tight end from that rookie they have in Indianapolis, looks like an absolute baller. He's running touchdowns in as well as like a fullback type of breed. So he's just a flat football player, or a dog, as I would like to call them. Players that can just sort of do anything, like a Taysom Hill type of player, a dog, can just sort of do anything on the field. And Daniel Jones in a stable offense, Shane Steichen, Indianapolis, they look like the prime-time running back, good defense, good weapons on the outside, Pittman and them boys. Colts are the real deal. I'm telling you, Colts could be a title-contending team this year with old Indiana Jones, may I add you. So, again, that's really all I got. A lot of things happening in the NFL. Tomorrow morning football, early morning as well. Actually, I believe it's the Steelers, if I'm not mistaken. So, a lot more coming. We'll have a Purdue breakdown that's going on right now. Purdue football game, we'll be breaking that down as well. And, of course, tomorrow we'll break down the Packers game as well. So, again, appreciate all the support from you guys. Our shorts are really popular. I think this would be our most popular product. So, check us out on Facebook. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff. We appreciate you guys. Until next time, let's go Heat. NBA preseason's coming. Can't wait for the regular season. Boiler up. Hopefully they can wrap up against Minnesota here and get the win. And go, Pack, go, baby. Let's beat Cincinnati tomorrow. Let's get back on track. No more ties.